Okay folks, welcome back. Hope everybody's keeping well. Now that the fishing season's in full swing, hopefully you're all out doing plenty of fishing and catching plenty of fish. So look, this is just a wee quick one, but this is a cracking wee nymph for any sort of wee still water or even the bigger locks to have in your box. 10s, 12s, 14s. The hook and the vise is a Kamasan B175 in size 12. What I'm going to use to tie the fly is the Claret micro floss from Textreme. Now, I'm going to tell you God's honest truth. This is number 10 here that I'm tying. This one here. I wanted to lift the Claret thread and it was this, but you can get away with using this. So the tail, you're looking few fibres of cock pheasant tail fibres that has been dyed Claret. So this is basically a wee Claret and Pearl number. Start that up for the tail. Now, I want the tail roughly to be the length of the body or so. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get it proportionate to the hook. The rib is a small silver wire. And then the body back to your cock pheasant fibre dyed Claret. Just come around with a turn and pull that in as tight as you dare go, and then we'll just work our floss forward. At that point there, then we'll come up with our cock pheasant fibres anti-clockwise. Create our body. Just follow that across with your thread. A couple of turns onto the hook now, just to stop the fibres from spinning. And then we'll come in, trim away the waste ends. Then about 4 turns of the silver wire. Now this particular pattern here, it's very good tied on a size 8 during mayfly, during a mayfly hatch on the locks. So if you fish the locks, you can always tie 2 or 3 up and try it out. You're fishing the mayfly. Now back to our Claret dyed cock pheasant fibres. Now this is just for the thorax cover. You don't need the tips. So just knock those away. Just come around with a pinching loop and then work your thread, or in this occasion your floss, back. Just have a wee check. Or turn or 2. That's good now. Now the thorax, you could build the thorax up with like an opal mirage tinsel or a pearl or whatever. I'm going to use this stuff here. It's called Royal Sissy Ice Dub. Now a friend bought this for me. It's off TMU. You get loads of good fly tan stuff material off TMU. So just take a small pinch. And then we'll just build up the thorax. Now you don't want it too tight because you want some of this to sort of way spring out for you. Bring some out, and then just bring over our thorax cover straight. A couple of turns to tighten, and then I'm going to fold it back over the top, and then just come in with your whip finishing tool and throw in a whip finish. Do the floss tight, come in, trim away the floss, and then you can trim away the channel grow, just to bring out some of the dubbing. I don't want the fibres to be too long, so just trim some of that away. Then if you want to tighten the bigger sizes, like I said there during the video, you're best to use a pearl tinsel or else the opal mirage. It definitely does work during the mayfly season. So the bigger sizes, and then I'm just going to come in with my needle like I always do, and just make sure everything is nice and squared off, and then we'll clean out the eye. But it's a great wee nymph fish, guys. So hopefully you can tie a few up. Hopefully they'll catch you a few fish. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. It's greatly appreciated. If this is the first time watching one of my videos, please consider subscribing. It just helps the wee channel grow. All the videos are ad free, so the channel's not monetized in any way. And it's just to allow you to get the dressing or the pattern, whatever, a recipe as some people like to call it, and get away to the vase to tie the flags if you wish. So thanks for watching, guys. Take care, be safe, and all being well, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.